I have had another revelation when it comes to manifestation. Manifestation, people say manifesting is so easy. And yeah, it is easy. All you have to do is change your thoughts. No. Actually, no. Manifestation is not easy, but it's simple. The concept is very simple. All you have to do is change your thoughts, and you'll change your reality. And not just change your thoughts one day, 1 second, and then, go back to the old. You actually have to be consistent and patient. And that's what makes the process a bit harder. Now, I'm not saying if you have the habit of affirming every day and you're able to stay consistent with the same affirmations and not waver. No, I'm not going to say waver. Not react. No. Okay, how do I say this? If you have the power to be consistent with your affirmations, meaning you follow an affirming plan and you affirm the same affirmations every day, no matter what. Even when bad things happen, you don't go back to the old way of thinking. Then, yeah, manifestation is easy for you. And, yeah. Or, like, for example, if you like, I don't know, scripting, you prefer visualizing, as long as you're able to stay consistent, not waver, keep up the good work, even on bad days. On bad days, the people that are able to affirm through tears, now that is another level of, like, amazingness. That is amazing. That doesn't come from anything. You have to either have extreme willpower or extreme self-discipline because, damn, you know what I'm saying? So, the recent revelation I've had was not that. The recent revelation that I've had was, it seems simple, but nobody says it. Patience is hard while affirming. Let's say you've been affirming for a while and you haven't seen shit. Or you've seen, small things here and there, maybe not what you want. It's hard to not lose your mind because you're like, you either start doubting yourself, you're like, am I doing this right? Or you're like, if I change my affirmation, this affirmation is better. Maybe I should add self-concept. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I shouldn't do this. You're doing too much at that point, right? I'm speaking from experience. I'm not criticizing you. It's hard. It's hard to... And this doesn't apply to only manifestation. Let's say you've been, putting in work on a project for so long. Let's say you have a business, right? You've been putting in work, showing up every day, being positive every day, working every day. And, or like you're on YouTube, you post every day and you don't see any progress. It's kind of hard to not be like, ooh, maybe I should change things up. Maybe I should try this new idea. Maybe, And that's the thing. That's the hard part. Okay? And that's normal. That's such a natural human thing. I mean, most of us are natural problem solvers. We want to find a solution. We're like, ooh, so this is a problem. I need to fix it. Right? But there's nothing to fix. The only thing you got to do is just keep affirming. Showing up every day and affirming and changing your thoughts. The thing is, what we're doing is we're not changing the 3D. We're changing our mind, because by changing our mind, we change the 3D. By repeating the same thing, we create new neural pathways in our brain. Yeah. New neural pathways in our brain. We change our beliefs. We wait until the old one... Well, I don't know. I don't know how exactly... I've studied this so many times. But no one gives us the right answer. But basically, what I know is that when you repeat a same thought, same action, there's a new neural pathway that gets created, and it keeps getting reinforced the more you affirm. And basically, as you create the new one, the old one that is opposite to that one kind of disappears. It disappears basically, but with time, because basically two neural pathways can't exist at, well, they can, but they can't be lit at the same time. Like, two opposing neural pathways can't be lit at the same time. Like, you can't have two thoughts at the same time. There's always a fraction of millisecond or seconds between each thought. Like, you can't say, like right now I can't say I'm rich, I'm poor. Like, see, I'm rich was before I'm poor. So when I say I'm rich, the neural pathway for I am rich gets lit up and it gets stronger. It gets lit up, sorry. And when I said I'm poor after that, the other one got lit up and got more powerful. And the more time you spend, the more attention you give one neural pathway, the stronger it gets, and the least you give attention to the old neural pathway in your brain, the weaker it gets. Okay? Do we understand that? Okay, cool. Right. So, my issue is that I was struggling with being patient, but also I was in a problem-solving mood. Okay, so I had a list of affirmation. I was affirming. I was getting results and everything. It's amazing. Woo! Not full results. Well, yes, I did, but yeah. There you go. And then, like, life happens. You get impatient sometimes. You get tired sometimes. You get moody sometimes. Especially if you're a woman, you get hormonal sometimes. If you're a mother, father, whatever. I don't know your life, but I know that we're human and that you're a human listening to me. So it's only natural to get in moods sometimes. And recently I had the epiphany that, when you're challenging your old thoughts consistently, do you think that's going to be, comfortable? Sometimes I'm like, man, I'm affirming. I'm the happiest girl in the world. I'm doing everything right. My life is amazing. I'm taking care of myself. I'm doing self-care. I'm doing everything right. But I don't feel good. Why? Of course I don't feel good. Are we surprised? When you're having a conversation with somebody and you're debating and they come up to you with a different idea that is contradictory to yours, how do you feel? You might get confrontational. You might get anxious. You might get defensive. It's uncomfortable, isn't it? The same thing is happening when you're affirming things that are against your old beliefs. In the beginning, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. Well, you're gonna feel sunshines and roses. Some people have nightmares when they're affirming, listening to subliminals, doing that and that. Some people, like, they get really anxious, really uncomfortable. So you're not doing anything wrong if you feel worse than before. Of course you do. Of course you do. What you're saying is literally, what you're affirming, what you're doing is literally contradicting your core beliefs most of the time. Of course it's going to be uncomfortable. What did you think? Okay? So I'm going to need you to sit down. Each time you think, you start feeling bad. And you're like, oh my God, this is not okay. If I'm feeling bad, then it means it's not working. Because affirmations are supposed to make me feel better. Especially if you're affirming for, like, better mental health or, other stuff. Or, like, you're affirming for, like, things like, when it comes to, like, manifesting love and stuff like that. Because it's related to emotions. Or, like, if you're affirming for something that really affects you emotionally, don't be surprised that you're going to feel uncomfortable. And yes, I know that thoughts create emotions. So if you're feeling an emotion, it was resulted by another thought. But if you're affirming a new thought that is contradictory to another thought, it's kind of really, it's triggering. It's so totally valid. Okay? Let me take my notes because I only have 5 minutes and I gotta get through what I was trying to say here. And also, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, man, like, because I don't feel like super duper confident or whatever. Or like, in my power, like you don't have that God complex feeling, you know, you're not like sometimes, you know, you want to feel like God. You're like, man, I know how the universe works, I know that my thoughts create reality, I should be feeling empowered. Well, stop being so hard on yourself, you know, if you feel that way. That is, like, you're human, god damn. Scientifically talking, you're human, and humans have what? Emotions, and their emotions are not stable. Let's be real. So, and plus, if you didn't believe in your power, you wouldn't be listening to me. You wouldn't be affirming for your affirmations. You wouldn't be trying to achieve certain things or trying to convince yourself, because you know, like deep down you know that you're a god. So chill out a little bit, breathe, okay? So yeah. And also, sometimes I'm too rigid with my affirmation list. Like, I have an affirmation list that I affirm, but sometimes I'm like I want to affirm more things. And the thing is, it's like, okay, let's say you have a diet that you follow, a healthy diet. Sometimes you might want a piece of chocolate. It's not a crime. Go get that chocolate. If you're healthy every day, one chocolate it's not gonna ruin the whole thing. Or like, we can relate this to negative thoughts. Like, if every day you affirm and then one day you're like, you fuck it up, it's fine. Tomorrow you'll do better, right? Yeah, right. Okay. And also, like I was saying, if you have the same list of affirmations every day, that shit gets boring. Let's be fucking for real. So you can maybe limit the time you affirm the main affirmations, and then, you know, affirm those side affirmations, right? You don't gotta change your whole list of main affirmations just because you had a little, you know, a little craving. It's like food. Like, one day you crave some chocolate, right? And you've been eating healthy every day. Go get that chocolate. Or else you're gonna get so frustrated that you didn't get that piece of chocolate that you're gonna change your whole diet. You're gonna eat a bunch of chocolate one whole day or for 3 whole days, or just like decide to, like, oh my god, fuck it, I'm gonna change everything again. I'm gonna change my whole diet, you know, because obviously my old diet was not working. Because my old diet, if it was good, I wouldn't crave the chocolate, right? So let's apply this to the affirmation concept. So you're affirming the same main affirmations, and then you're like, oh, I want to affirm these other things too, and you keep pushing that away. One day you're gonna be like, fuck it, fuck these main affirmations, because obviously they're not making me feel good. They're obviously not giving me results. So I'm gonna go and change my affirmations and like replace them with new affirmations, and then you're gonna regret not keeping up with the old affirmations after. So it's a whole thing, right? So yeah, that was literally my TED Talk. But yeah. I hope I'm helping somebody with this, because I'm not even promoting my videos, but I should probably do that, but I don't care. I'd rather affirm because I believe in manifestation. Yeah.